29th of January 2025, and it is 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. So I thought I should sit down and get on with our Turkish classes for our foreign friends. This is our third class. Okay, this will be our third class actually. And in our first class we did, well, we had a general look at grammar maybe, as far as I remember. And also we did the verb to be, the affirmative form, positive form. And today let's get on with, continue with the negative form of the verb to be, olmak verb, and also the interrogative form, which is the question form. Okay, so I hope it won't be a very long lesson this time, because it really takes some time to edit it and, you know, to upload, etc., etc. So let's see what happens. Okay, now as you will remember, hopefully, I am a teacher, you are a teacher, he's a teacher, etc. I mean, when we conjugulate, I think the right verb is the verb to be. It goes like, I'm a teacher, you are a teacher, he's a teacher. Ben bir öğretmenim, sen bir öğretmensin, o bir öğretmendir, etc. I am, you are, he is, etc. She is, we are, you are, they are. And you can find all this information in our first class, in our first video, and not the presentation video, but the class video, the first class video. So today let's continue with the negative form and the interrogative form, which is, as I said, which is the question form. Now, of course, I will put all this information on the left-hand side of the screen. You'll see it written after I'm finished with this class, as I edited, that is. So when we use, when we want to make the verb, a sentence with the verb to be into a negative form, we simply use the word or suffix, whatever you call it, değil, D-E-G-I-L. That is, ben zenginim is ben, I am rich, ben zengin, I rich am. It goes like this, as you know. We put the verb at the end of the sentence. Ben zenginim, zenginim. Im is the verb to be. Sen zengin, sen, you. Zenginsin, you are rich, etc. Im, sin, it goes like this. And as I said, you'll find it in the first video. When we want to make it into negative form, we use değil, meaning not, actually. Yes, it corresponds to not in English. Ben zengin, I rich, değilim, not am. It's a funny structure, maybe, I know. To you, it sounds quite funny. It's all strange, actually, not funny. I rich, not am. As I said, I will put it on the screen when I'm finished with it, with the video, when I'm editing it. So, ben zengin im, I rich am. I am rich. Ben zengin değil, meaning not, değil, not. Ben zengin değil, and then we put the verb to be at the end. Ben zengin değil, not, zengin değil, im, which corresponds to am, I am. Ben zengin değilim. For example, I am not beautiful. Of course, I wouldn't say it, a woman would say it, but never mind. It's easier than the Turkish word for it, which is yakışıklı, meaning handsome. It's a little bit difficult, so let's use güzel, which is easier to say. Ben güzelim, I am pretty. Ben güzel değil, not, meaning not. Ben güzel değil. Then we put the verb im. Ben güzel değilim. Or ben genç meaning young. Ben genç meaning young. Genç değilim. Ben genç değilim. Değilim. Değil, as I repeat, means not. Corresponds to not in English. Değil, not. So, if we want to say all the persons from starting with I and going down to they, ben zengin değilim. Sen, you, zengin, rich. Sen zengin değilsin. Sin, meaning are, actually. You are. O, you know, it means he. O zengin değildir. Of course, we use o for both male, female, I mean, feminine and, you know, male. And then we have we. Biz zengin değil is. Is again means are. Remember, we put the verb to be and all verbs actually. It doesn't matter if the verb to be or action verb at the end of the sentence. Biz zengin değil, not değil is. Biz zengin değiliz. Siz zengin değilsiniz, meaning you, two people or more, plural. Zengin değilsiniz. Sin is. You will see it on the screen as well. Onlar, zengin değildir. Değil, not, are. Actually, it would be better to say onlar zengin değildirler. Ler is plural. Değildir is okay. It is like o, which is he. O zengin değildir. This is singular, yes. O zengin değildir. The verb to be dir. And this is singular. O zengin değildir. So, when we want to use the plural form, onlar, meaning they, onlar zengin değildir. Dir is actually singular form of the verb to be. So it would be better to use onlar zengin değildirler. L-E-R corresponding to or meaning plural. Değildirler. Anyway, değildir is okay for the time being. So, this is the negative form of the verb to be. So you can put any adjective instead of to replace, rich, the adjective rich, zengin. You can say genç, yaşlı, üzgün, mutlu. For example, mutlu means happy. You might know this word actually. This is a popular or a lovable word, adjective at least. Mutlu, M-U-T-L-U, meaning happy. Ben mutluyum. I am happy. Yeah, again, I repeat. We had a very good lesson class in video 1, explaining all the situations with the verb to be affirmative case, positive form. So you can always refer to it. Video 1 here. Ben mutlu değilim, meaning I am not happy. Ben mutlu, I happy. Ben mutlu değil, meaning not. Ben mutlu değil, and we have to use the verb to be. Ben mutlu değil means I not happy. Where's the verb? Am. Well, it's at the end of the sentence. Ben mutlu değil, im. I am. Ben im, the verb to be. Sen, you, sin, S-I-N, sin, you are. O, dir, corresponding to is in English. Third person singular form of the verb to be. And biz mutlu değil, is. Biz is. Again, we are corresponding to it. It goes like this. Okay. So this is the negative form. I think it's quite understandable if this is the right word to use in English. Not very difficult to understand, in other words. So let's do the interrogative form as well, question form. And then I think this lesson, that would be enough for this lesson. Provided maybe I also give some examples. I provide some examples, maybe a few sentences, etc. Hopefully. So interrogative form. Ben im. This is the affirmative. I am. Okay. If we bring a suffix, if this is the right word for it, am I, before the verb to be, then the sentence turns into the interrogative form. For example, ben zengin im. I rich am. I am rich. Ben zengin im. Im is the verb to be, of course. Ben zengin değil im. I rich not am. Ben zengin değil im, the verb be. Ben zengin mi am I. Ben zengin, two different words, of course, and then another word, separate word comes, mi. Mi im. The me here corresponds to your actually I need to refer to action verbs. You use do I go, do you go, etc. Do. You use the verb to do as an auxiliary verb, yes, to turn it into an interrogative sentence, a question sentence. Do you go? Does he go? Does he sleep? Etc. And we use the, well, actually it's like a sounds like a suffix, but it's I cannot really explain it very clearly, I mean fully, but me, am I, when we see am I, or if you want to make it into an interrogative sentence, question sentence, we use the suffix, let's say for the time being, am I. Ben zengin mi, am I, mi yim. Yes, it's a suffix actually, because the verb to be is ben zengin mi yim. Yim is the verb to be. Sen, you, zengin mi makes it a question, into question sentence. Sen zengin mi sin. Sin is the verb to be for second person singular. You. Sen zengin mi makes it into a question sentence. Sen zengin mi, and then comes the verb to be sin. Sen sin. Sen sin. You are. Yes. Ben im. I am. Am. Ben im. The verb to be. Sen sin. You are. Sin. Are. The verb to be. So when we bring I am before the verb to be, which is at the end of the sentence, still, it's a question, still, but it's still at the end of the sentence, the verb to be, we put am I before the verb, and then we simply, simple as that, we turn it into we make it into an interrogative sentence. Okay? Well, I'm just trying to make it as clear as possible so that you can understand, because I know it's really strange. I mean, it sounds strange. compared to the structure in England, the verb at the end, etc., and strange suffixes, etc. Anyway, so let's do it one more time. Ben zengin, I rich. Ben zengin mi? Question. Ben zengin mi? And the verb to be. Ben zengin mi yim? Ben zengin miyim? Sen zengin mi am I? Makes it into a question sentence. Sen zengin mi? And the verb to be. You are sin. Sen zengin misin? Likewise, o meaning he, zengin mi, again, question format, me, am I? O zengin mi, the verb to be. O zengin midir, the verb to be. Okay? Biz zengin, again, question suffix, let's call it, mi. Biz zengin mi am I? Yes, yes, Y-I-Z. Actually, biz zengin is the verb to be, I-Z. The verb to be zengin is. But because we have me here, vowel, it's a vowel, me, I, me, zengin, me. It ends with a vowel, me, e. And then we cannot say we zengin mi is. So we bring a y, a consonant in between. Zengin mi yes, Y-I-Z. Well, I mean, you'll learn it in time, but I'm just trying to explain why it happens, or how it happens actually, how it works, functions. Yes, biz zengin miyiz? Siz, plural, more than one person. Siz zengin mi, again, question suffix, let's call it. Siz zengin mi? Sin is. Siz zengin misin? If we say siz zengin misin, S-I-N at the end of the sentence, which is the verb to be, according to person, is for second person singular, because we use the verb to be differently according to second person singular and second person plural. To provide an example, sen zenginsin, you are rich. Sen, you. Zenginsin, you are rich. Only one person, you. Two people, siz. Still, you use the word you for this as well. Siz, more than one person. Siz, plural. Zengin, sin. No. Siz zengin, sin is, iz. And this makes it plural, more than one person. Okay? So, sen zenginsin, you are rich, for one person, you. Siz zenginsiniz, two people. I'm addressing two people, for example. Siz zenginsin is an additional iz at the end of the sentence. Okay. And finally, well, actually we were doing the question form. Siz zengin mi? Siz, you, more than one person. Siz zengin mi? Question. Siniz. Sin is. Sin is the verb to be, and we bring an additional iz at the end to make it plural, actually, for more than one person. We are addressing plural people. And finally, onlar meaning they, zengin mi, again the question suffix. Onlar zengin mi? Dir is okay. But again here, dir, dir, is the verb to be, okay? But actually it is third person singular. O, he, zengin mi, dir is okay, because only one person singular, third person. But when it's plural, Onlar, meaning they, zengin midir, the verb to be, and the plural suffix, onlar zengin midirler, L-E-R. This is the best form, the correct form. But if you say, onlar zengin midir, without using L-E-R, the plural, which shows it's plural, it's okay, anybody will understand. But of course I have to, share with you the correct form, because I'm teaching here. I'm here to teach, so this takes some responsibility. So, this is the negative and interrogative forms of the verb to be, okay? And maybe we can do a few examples for you to have some practice, and then I can finish this class, because this is all we need to know. We need to do some exercise. Of course, in our following classes, next class for example, we can start with, I'm just having a look here, okay? Action verbs, for example. I go, you go, do you go, does he go, you don't go, he doesn't come, etc. Action verbs. Verbs other than the verb to be. And slowly, gradually, in better words, we will start with, or we will have a look at other units or other topics as well. And also tenses, future tense, past simple tense, present continuous tense, as I said, as I already mentioned in my first class. I'm planning to do only 4 tenses in principle to start off with. Present simple tense, which is the tense we have been doing so far, present simple, and then present continuous, I am going, you are sleeping, etc. And past simple tense, I went, you went, he went, and then the future tense, the simple one, using will actually, which corresponds to your will. I will go, you will go, will he come, etc. Yes, so let me try to provide a few examples, and then we'll be fine, finished. Just a second, I'm having a look. Okay. Now, for example, ben mutlu değilim. Ben mutlu değilim. Mutlu means happy. I am not happy. Ben mutlu değilim. Sen mutlu değilsin. O mutlu değildir. Biz mutlu değiliz. Değiliz. Siz mutlu değilsiniz. Onlar mutlu değildir. Okay, the interrogative case. Ben mutlu muyum? Here, of course, you should have a question here. Why are we not using me, am I, to make it into a question format? Because of vowel harmony. Yes, because of vowel harmony. Ben zengin, when we say ben zengin, it is thin vowel, zengin, yin. So we can use ben zengin miyim, me, for example. But with the adjective mutlu, u is, well, as I would call it, thick vowel. U, mutlu, u, a, u, o. These are thick vowels. E, these are thin vowels. So, ben mutlu muyum. Instead of me, mutlu me sounds strange anyway, as I'm sure you might agree. Ben mutlu mu instead of me. Am you? Mutlu muyum? Meaning, am I happy? Sen mutlu musun? Mutlu mu? Am you? Musun? Again, vowel harmony. Ben mutluyum. Sen mutlusun. Hep always vowel harmony. Thick and thick. Thick vowel. And the verb comes thick. Mutlusun. Mutluyum. Not im. Because mutlu u is thick vowel as I call. Ben mutlu muyum? Sen mutlu musun? O, he. Mutlu mudur? Always you. Biz mutlu muyuz? Mutlu muyuz? Mutlu muyuz? Siz mutlu musunuz? You, Z, at the end again, shows it is plural. Siz, two people, you. Onlar, they. Onlar mutlu mu? Onlar mutlu mudur? Mudur. Also, L-A-R. Mutlu mudurlar. Showing its plural. Anyway, even if you say, onlar mutlu mudur? Like he. O mutlu mudur? Like he. Onlar mutlu mudur? It's okay. Anybody will understand. And in fact, many Turks, or maybe even, many of us, may be using it this way. Onlar mutlu mudur? Yes. But the correct form is onlar mutlu mudurlar. Yes, so, değil. Okay, let's do it with değil. Biz mutlu, I'm sorry. Ben mutlu değilim. Değil meaning not, yes. Sen mutlu değilsin. O mutlu değildir. Biz mutlu değiliz. Değiliz. Siz mutlu değilsiniz. Onlar mutlu değildir. Ler. L-E-R again, showing its plural. You can say onlar mutlu değildir. Dir corresponds to is. Okay? Değildir. Değildirler corresponds to they are not. Okay, so, well, I think that's enough for today. So now we are finished. We're finished with the verb to be, which means in our next class we can start with action verbs, etc., etc., which is the more pleasant part of learning Turkish, I suppose, because then normally, you should be able to, in time, of course, make sentences, which turns it into an enjoyable thing, effort. So, see you next time. I will edit this video actually tomorrow morning and put it on YouTube. I hope you like it, and if you have questions, you please do not refrain from asking any questions you might have, and I will be happy to answer them. Okay, so see you next time. Good night.